Okay, so welcome. This is going to be just what I guess I'm going to call the beginner's guide to advertising. And let me just explain a little bit of background information so you can sort of grasp the context in which I've decided to sort of do this. Yesterday, we are just in between the sort of Christmas and New Year break, and I was listening to an interview with somebody who in internet marketing terms is incredibly well known, and he was having a conversation with a member of his team, and during this he made reference to an advert which in advertising terms is known as a bit of a classic for a number of reasons, and his member of staff had never heard of it and never seen it. And this was a little troubling to me, not because I was sort of thinking, right, I'm never going to listen to this person again, or I'm not going to listen to his member of staff because they've got a fantastic product, they come from a real place of service, and that's fantastic. But what really did sort of come home to me was the fact that within that organization, there's not necessarily that learning culture that I think is so important. Maybe they're so busy teaching others how to do things that they are not teaching themselves on how they can sort of really highlight some proven advertising and marketing principles. So what I wanted to do was just sort of try and pay forward what two men in particular, probably three, have done so much for me in my own advertising journey. One of them is Steve Harrison. He's the Brit Steve Harrison, not the American, who for many years was just a revered creative director. The next is Drayton Bird, who I always talk about. I mean, Drayton Bird is somebody who quite literally I check in with each and every day with his teachings with regards to advertising, copywriting, direct marketing in general. And the third probably is, it took me a while to think about this, is Gary Bencivenga. He is very head and shoulders above many as the greatest living copywriter, while he's probably sort of putting his feet up a little bit more nowadays. For a long time, he was just writing advertising letters and ads that just quite simply could not be beaten. So from those three, I've learned an incredible amount about advertising, and particularly direct response advertising. And I thought, let me now pay this forward. Let me sort of try and create something where if you are a small business, an entrepreneur, a startup, and you're looking to do some advertising, this will help you. Conversely, if you're an agency and you provide services to others, I think you'd really benefit from knowing this, because as Mr. Bencivenga said, there are certain things that you need to know, and if you don't know them, you're pretty much committing advertising malpractice. Strong words, I know, but I'm going to share that with you. So I'm glad that you're here. You'll see all the videos back to back to back over here where I just talk and show you some examples. But thanks for coming along on the journey. And if you find that any of this is really sort of benefiting you, come onto my Facebook page. You'll see links for it here, and share that as well. But I hope you enjoy it. It's something that I've become incredibly passionate about, and I look forward to sharing what I know with you in a way that can enable you to be wiser for the experience, and more importantly, that you can pass this knowledge on to others. Enjoy.